Namaste. I'm Smita Jaykar, back with you with the Chakras. Today we are dealing with the Vishuddhi Chakra, that is the throat chakra. This is the second higher chakra. And if this chakra is activated properly, you are considered to be in a very high spiritual state. This chakra is basically for people who are very intuitive. Your intuitive power becomes very powerful when Vishuddhi Chakra gets activated. Also, you get a lot of mystical experiences. And this chakra basically stands for acceptance. The higher word for acceptance is surrender. Now let me tell you a small story on surrender. You'll understand what exactly it means. Surrender means when a river coming right from the top of the mountain, changing its track and path and dashing and pushing, tries to come down to the ocean. Her main idea is to come and join the ocean. And once it gets to the ocean, it mixes with the ocean. And the river is a salt water body, and ocean is a river is a sweet water body, and ocean is a salt water body. When the river and the ocean meet, the river completely becomes salt water. We do not know in that big ocean how many rivers are there. Not once has the river ever said that who am I and where have I come from. The colors look different, everything looks different. She's completely one with the ocean. That is what is surrender. Surrender is accepting the divine plan the way it is, good, bad or otherwise. No questions asked, no whys asked. That is what is surrender. Now let's come to one degree lower, which is acceptance. Mainly we have to learn to at least accept situations of life the way they are. Invariably we are constantly complaining. We don't accept things the way they come to us. Now, when Vishuddhi Chakra goes into the overactive mode, it goes into this mode of resignation. Now, acceptance is a positive word. Resignation is a negative word. You resign to fate, which means you have no other choice but you just resign. Why has God done this to me? Why is this happening to me? Why is everything? Why are all the problems coming to my head? Because you can't die, you have to live kind of a situation. You're always angry with something or the other. You're always angry with someone or the other. Because you can't change the situation of life, well, I have to go through this. What choice do I have? That is resigning to things. It's not accepting the way they are. Okay, if this is the thing, if this is what the divine plan is, fine, I will do it. That is acceptance. When you're resigned, resignation is a negative word. You're fighting with things. That is when the Vishuddhi Chakra goes into the hyper mode. Now, when it is in the slow mode, you go into this why mode, the why syndrome. Now there are two types of whys people ask, W-H-Y, why. The first why is the fundamental why. Fundamental why is when at certain stage in your life you start asking questions like who is God, what is God, what are these elements, 5 elements, where have they all come from, where did life begin, and all those kind of questions. Now let me tell you, my friends, if you get stuck in that why, which is a fundamental why, you will not grow spiritually. Only because there are no answers to these fundamental questions. Our yogis and rishis and munis for thousands of years are waiting in the Himalayas just to get an answer as to how life began on earth, how man came into being, what was the evolution process. Was it from the monkeys and the apes that a man was born, or was it from another process, or was it from the amoebic process? So there are lots of these theories which have come up, the Darwin's theory, the string theory, the Big Bang theory. Nobody knows exactly what happened, and nobody will ever know. So these questions are fundamental questions. No one knows the answer, and no one will ever know the answer. My friends, God is unknowable. He is not unknown. When it's unknowable, you will never know. So do not try to find answers for questions which have no answers at all. There are only theories and more theories. So that is another thing of acceptance. Accept it the way it is. Don't go into questioning into why. But on the other hand, you have to ask a functional why. If you don't ask a functional why, there is no growth of civilization. There is no growth of science and technology. Because if you don't ask this why, you would have still been stuck with pigeons taking your letter from one place to the other. We would not be having the cell phone today. Today science and technology has advanced and civilizations have advanced only because we've asked this functional why. Why am I supposed to do this? Why am I supposed to do that? And there are answers. So that functional why must be asked for the progress of humanity and humankind. So, resignation and into the why syndrome, this all is related to the Vishuddhi Chakra. Vishuddhi Chakra looks like this. It is blue in color. And it is said, if your Vishuddhi Chakra is activated, your voice becomes very nice. You have a very magnetic voice, is what is said. Now, I'm not too sure of that, but I definitely know that it stands for intuition and it stands for mystical experiences. So, and you're in a very high spiritual state if your Vishuddhi Chakra is activated because you are in a state of surrender all the time. The Bija Mantra for Vishuddhi Chakra is Hang. H-A-N-G or H-A-A-M. Either way you can say Hum or Hum. As I have always mentioned in the earlier chakras, that the chanting of each chakra should be done at least 7 to 10 times. Your posture should be in any way you want, where whatever comfortable way you can sit, but your back has to be erect. So we will tell you how the chanting of the Vishuddhi Chakra is done. You can imagine a blue light at your throat, cleaning up the entire chakra. And you can do this chanting. We shall start. We'll close our eyes and as usual first concentrate on your breath. Do not deep breathe or do not exhale forcefully. Just concentrate on your breath. Close your eyes. Concentrate on your breath. Hum. Concentrate on your throat chakra and feel the vibrations at your throat. And when you think you can comfortably open your eyes, you can open your eyes. As I had mentioned earlier also, you can do the chakra chanting anytime. There is no specific day or a bad day or a good day for it to start. But meditation is best done on a hungry stomach. So early morning to do a chanting of the chakras is the best time. All the 7 chakras take about 40 to 45 minutes to finish. But you can do 1 chakra each day. That's also good enough. But you need to start somewhere. Thank you.